So I'm not in the bathroom. I'm out in the living room. My son woke up. Of course he did. So I got him to lay back down, but that way he can see me out here. Don't judge that we still have a Christmas tree up down here. Considering my grandma's moving soon and that tree's probably just going to get thrown away unless I decide to keep it, because I know she probably doesn't want it. I just left it up, and it's a nice little night light. Since this basement is so dark, we plug it in at night so we can see down here. No judgments. And hey, I do love Christmas, so I'm all about the Christmas trees, no matter what time of year it is. I'm just kind of sitting here checking on my Sims people. I just wanted to do like a chatty video tonight. I know I did one last night, but it wasn't necessarily like what I wanted to do, because my son woke up. But the gist of what I was talking about last night was that I'm very thankful right now that with this pandemic going on, that my dad passed away when he did, and that he's not here, living through this pandemic with his cancer, because for one, it would make me worry like a million times more than I already worried about him. And I'd be so scared that like we wouldn't be able to visit him the way that we did visit him, when he was sick, because obviously the pandemic, and we wouldn't want to risk my dad catching the virus on top of his cancer. And then I would be worried again about the hospice workers still visiting him, which is obviously a good thing, but like they're also working with so many people. What if they contracted something without knowing, and then my dad would have gotten it? And so it's just this whole big mess that I've been thinking about in my head, and how I'm just thankful, as much as I miss him and as much as it hurts that he's gone, I'm so glad that he's not living right now during all of this, because my heart would just be shattered knowing that like I couldn't be there for him the way that I was before, and I was the one that would do grocery shopping for him anytime he needed like toilet paper, juice, milk, water, food that he craved when he was still craving food. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd still go to the store for him if I had to, even though I make my fiance go to the store for us right now, or even my fiance would go to the store for him, no problem. It's just like, you know what I mean? Just the fear of my dad actually getting COVID on top of, I'm sorry, I have to put these on and there's such a glare, but just worrying about everything, So I'm thankful about that, as much as I miss him, and he's like the one person that I want to talk to right now and be able to talk to about everything that's going on, but I can't, and that's okay. I mean, I can still talk to him, there's no harm in that. He just can't hear me. I mean, I can't hear him. I know he can hear me. I'm trying to fix my lights so that I'm trying to make it to where you can see me, but I was hoping I could make it to where the glare wasn't so bad with my glasses on, because again, I'm just kind of like dealing with my Sims right now. Just kind of doing like a chill video right now. I don't know. I wish this pandemic was over by now. But of course it is not. Hold on. Complete one long practice session in any hobby. You know what? I'm gonna make him do that. Sorry, I don't know why I'm playing Sims and talking to you guys. I'm just kind of doing my thing right now. I'm gonna make you do a quick session at work. So, anyway, what kind of videos would you guys like to see from me? I ask you all the time, but, none of y'all are suggesting anything. Kind of throwing you under the bus there, but, I need suggestions, like real suggestions of what you guys want to see. Now, I know a lot of you do like my purse videos. Those are my favorite kind of videos to make. I did just upload my new purse video because my fiance let me get the super cute leopard purse as an early birthday gift. I've already been eyeing 2 more purses on Amazon that I really want, and stay tuned because I may purchase them because this quarantine is making me crazy. I literally haven't been able to buy like anything, but as soon as I get some money, I may be buying 2 new purses. One is a red purse. I don't think I have any red purses, and it's just so pretty. It would be really pretty to use around Christmas time. The other purse is gray and leopard print, and I was deciding between the one that my fiance got me and the other one that I'm telling you about now, but I went with the one my fiance got me, obviously. But I do also really like the other one, so I think they're hanging out in my cart right now, just waiting for me to buy them. But I don't know. I'm just playing my game, trying to enjoy my night, and he woke up as per usual. But I was sitting down in the bathroom chatting with you guys, but I think I'm going to delete that video. But basically, I was chatting to you guys about the fact that I feel like stay-at-home moms don't get enough credit, and I feel like sometimes we're underappreciated. And I'm not saying that like my fiance doesn't appreciate everything that I do, but I feel like people look at us stay-at-home moms as like we don't do anything, and we do so much, you know, like for one, we're keeping our kids alive. We're, you know, we make breakfast, lunch, dinner, do the dishes, do all the laundry, because my son decides, you know, he wants to wear a certain outfit, and then halfway through the day he wants to change clothes. Normally I tell him no, but like, he's 4, I don't know, he just wants to kind of do his own thing, and I get that. Apparently my fiance was the same way back when he was a kid, so I know that's where my son gets it from. I'm not faulting him for it. He's 4. If he wants to change clothes, change clothes. I don't care. I mean, us women, we do that too. We'll put an outfit on and be like, you know what? I don't like it. We're gonna change. So it's not like I get mad about that, but we do so much more than what people think. Yes, I get to like stay at home and play with my kid all day, every day, but it's not all play. I try my best to teach him, you know, things, and we're still working on counting to like a certain number, and you know, he does really good with things, but like, you know, I am trying to like teach him stuff on top of playing while getting housework done, cleaning up all the toys, making sure outside is cleaned up after we play out there, making sure not to forget to take the trash and recycle out every Wednesday night, because sometimes I forget and both the recycle and trash can are full, so it's like I miss a whole week of that. Really frustrating. And then worrying about what am I going to cook for dinner, because typically my son eats something different from me and my fiance, and sometimes me and my fiance never agree on what we're going to eat. So, you know, it's it's just not as easy as people like make it out to be. So I feel like we people just don't appreciate us. And I just want you to know, if you're a stay-at-home mom like me, you're appreciated. You bust your ass every day. And and as a mom, whether you're a working mom or a stay-at-home mom, you're literally like always on duty. You never have time off, because when the children are sick, who's the one that takes care of them? The mom. Because of course, when your husband is sick, you're also taking care of a grown child, because men act like they're dying when they have a cold. Um, but you know what I mean. We're there for them when they're sick. We're there for them, you know, when they need food and new clothes, and just we're the ones that we do it all. We do it all. And you know, I'm not bashing working moms whatsoever. I think it's great that you can go to work and you have somebody that you trust that, you know, watches your children for you. I really do think that's great. I personally, I don't trust anybody with my child. So I'm very lucky and happy that I get to stay at home with Alden. Back when I had him, I actually had my first real like big girl job. I was working in a bank, and I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would work at a bank, because I literally suck at math. Like I can't math for the life of me, and dealing with people's money, like it like freaked me out. But I actually enjoyed my time at the bank while I was there, and I made good money. I made so much better money than I ever made at Applebee's. And it was great. I expected to go back to work there. I never ever thought that I'd get to stay at home with him. And as soon as we had him, Jeremy told me, I want you to stay at home with him. And I didn't even give it a second thought, because growing up, like, I always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I just never thought I'd be able to. I never thought I would. I grew up watching I Love Lucy. That's my favorite show of all time. And I always wanted to be like her. I wanted to be a housewife and, you know, a mom. And I get to do that now, and it's great. And I feel like we don't get enough credit for it, for all that we do. And I'm not saying that my fiance doesn't appreciate what I do, because he does. But sometimes I feel like he thinks I don't do much during the day, because I get to stay home and don't go to work. And I'm like, I bet you if we switched places and you had to stay at home all day with him and deal with everything that he put you through, and I went to work for you, you wouldn't even last like 10 minutes. Like, I guarantee that. You know, so, I don't know, just shout out to all you stay-at-home moms out there. You are appreciated. You are wonderful. You are doing a good job. Keep it up. Don't lose hope. There are other stay-at-home moms out there, like me, that are here for you. If you ever need to chat, I'm going to try and link my Facebook page that I made, my Diana XO Facebook page, to my YouTube account. Also, you can DM me on my linked Instagram account, or find me on Twitter and DM me or tweet me there. I'm not good at Twitter. I know how it works, but like I don't know how it works. But nonetheless, you guys can find me and you can talk to me. You can vent to me. I will very gladly and happily talk back to you guys. I would love to get to know you guys more, but if any of you are just feeling like you're underappreciated and you don't get enough credit for what you do, then hit me up, because I do feel like that sometimes. But again, I'm not saying like my fiance doesn't appreciate me or anything. He does. He knows that being a mom is not the easiest thing in the world, but I also feel like sometimes he does think it's the easiest thing in the world, because like we're the ones that are there when the kids are sick, you know, like they wake up in the middle of the night and don't want to go back to sleep. Who deals with it? I do. You know, when he's sick, I deal with it. When I have to make doctor's appointments for him, I deal with it. But I also suffer from severe anxiety, and I do suffer from depression. But I have touched on this before in other videos, that making videos has actually really helped my depression. As much as I'd love to try an antidepressant depressant that would work for me, I'm still scared to, because all the other times I've tried antidepressants, they've literally made me physically sick. I would take it before bed. That way, like, hoping, I could surpass the feeling nauseous from the pill, because I know it's a side effect. So I would take it before bed. I would wake up the next morning and immediately run to the bathroom and get sick. That was not normal. I knew it was the antidepressants, and it happened with every single one that I've tried, and I've probably tried 5, maybe 6 different ones. So I'm terrified of trying any antidepressants, and I don't want to be on one if I don't have to be. But there are days that, they're worse than others. But sitting down and filming videos, whether I get views or not, like, it helps me. It helps me cope, because it's a good way. It's a good outlet for me. I've said this before. It's a way for me to, like, I can get creative. I can talk to you guys. I can be myself. I don't have to pretend to be somebody I'm not. You guys subscribe to me for a reason. I'm not trying to be somebody that I'm not. I'm very upfront. I'm very honest with you guys. I don't do this for views. I don't do this to try and gain money. I mean, I'm not making money on my videos. I do it because it's a hobby for me, and I truly enjoy, like, connecting with you guys, like, in the comments and stuff. And it really, really has helped me with my depression. Especially since losing my dad. That was really, really hard on me. It took a toll on me like I never, ever could have experienced before. When I lost my grandma in 2010, I felt like part of me was missing after she passed away. But losing a parent is like a whole other ball field, and it hurt so bad. And I watched both of these people, my grandma in 2010 and my dad last year, I watched them both pass away, and it scarred me. And I feel like that's partially where my depression has come from. Hang on one second. Losing my grandma was really hard on me. I lost myself for a while. I started drinking more. I didn't really care what happened to me. She was my favorite person in the world, and I watched her take her last breath, and that took a lot out of me. So obviously, to, like, numb my feelings, I would drink. The next year I turned 21, and I had a blast on my 21st birthday until I had one too many drinks or one too many shots, and I cried the rest of the night while we were out. And I was crying because I missed my grandma so much, and I was crying because she could not call and say happy birthday to me. I was very close to her, and I do still miss her with all of my heart. She was my dad's mom. But let me tell you, man, losing a parent, whole nother ball field. I mean, watching my dad suffer for 6 months was torture. and then I watched him pass away. And that was traumatic for me because I can't explain it. But when I got to his house that night, he was laying on the couch. I mean, he was almost gone already, so he didn't know I was there. But I was holding his hand, and he was making these noises that I'll never forget. I don't know if I could ever replicate those noises, but it's like he was trying to breathe, but it was hard for him to breathe or something. I don't know, or maybe that was like Jesus taking him from us. I don't know. Holding his hand and watching him take his last breath about killed me. My dad was so special to me. He was so important to me. I felt like I died inside when my dad died. My anxiety's never been worse. I've always had bad anxiety, but since my dad died, it's been so much worse. I still suffer from nightmares, reliving watching him die, or watching him just suffer from being sick. Anytime I do still dream about my grandma, they're dreams where I'm reliving watching her die. I would never have not been there for either one of them. I would do it again in a heartbeat. But watching both of them die has scarred me because I don't know, it's just made my anxiety so much worse because no matter when I dream about either of them, they're always horrible dreams. I'm watching them either be really sick and suffering, or they're dying, or they're dead in my dreams. And I don't understand why, because I feel like I've definitely come to terms with my grandma's death by now. It's been 10 years. But with my dad, it's been a year, but I feel like I've come to terms with it, you know? I feel like I'm okay. I know that he's not suffering anymore. He's not in pain. He's looking down on us, and hopefully he's my guardian angel, and he's keeping me and Alden safe and watching over us. But when I have those dreams, it's like they kill me all over again. And I refuse to cry about my dad because I just don't want to cry anymore, you know? I don't know how I got on all this topic, but anyway, I miss my dad, but I am glad he's not here during this pandemic. Same with my grandma. I'm definitely glad she's not here and around for this pandemic. She had health issues. You know, I am worried cancer, I guess, runs in my family because both of my dad's parents had cancer. My grandpa passed away from, I thought it was lung cancer, but I know his cancer has spread throughout his body and got to his bones, and that's what made him pass away. My grandma had cancer. I don't know what kind of cancer she had, but she beat cancer. She didn't pass away from cancer, but she did have cancer at one point. Nobody else that I know of had cancer. My aunt had some problems, but I don't think she had cancer. And then out of the blue, literally out of nowhere, my dad was hit with pancreatic cancer. Of all cancers, he got the worst one. And I don't know why. I feel like he was like being punished for something, and he was such a good person. Why him? Like, I'm not saying like I want somebody else to deal with that, but why couldn't it have been like a bad, horrible person that's done horrible things to people? Why couldn't it have been like somebody like that got this? Not my dad. My dad was a good person. He was a good soul. He was a big teddy bear. Anyway, I'm not trying to get into all that. I just wanted to chat with you guys. It's late at night. It is probably closer to 1. It's 1:19 in the morning now. I wanted to actually be in bed way earlier than this, but then my child woke up, so of course my video got interrupted. I kind of like filming right here, honestly. Like, all the basement lights are off. I'm sitting right here in front of the TV. I have American Pickers on. Got my computer right here. I mean, you guys can totally see the Christmas tree that's still up. Don't judge me. Like I said, my grandma's moving, and that tree is either going to get thrown away anyway, unless I take it. I just have nowhere to go with it right now. I just really like it. It's such a cute little Christmas tree, and you know, I may as well just keep it up for the cheery vibes and little night light that we like to use it for. This video is going on 26 minutes. I was just rambling. Again, stay-at-home moms, you guys are not alone. If you ever feel like you're unappreciated, just know that you are. Your hard work does not go unnoticed. I notice you. I know how hard it is, and I know how it feels when people think you just do nothing all day, when in reality you do a shit ton, especially on top of having chronic anxiety and depression. But again, my depression's pretty much controlled at this point. Like I said, I don't feel like I should or really need to be on an antidepressant. YouTube has helped me do that, like, just with wonders with my depression. My anxiety is another story. I have to be on medication for it, otherwise I would go insane. But anyway, I'm going to try and figure out how to link my Diana XO page on YouTube, just so that you guys can, if you want, you can go like the page, and you can go, you can send me messages on there, and we can chat, and yeah, sorry, I'm trying to, right now, playing, The Simpsons Tapped Out, and I'm just trying to make everybody do something so that it can make me more money, because I don't have enough money to buy more land, and I'm trying to expand. Trying to expand my land and earn more stuff, if that makes sense. I don't know if anybody plays Simpsons Tapped Out, or they used to, but I just, like, restarted playing it, and I'm actually setting my town up how I like it. It's not just a big cluster of crap. So yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and get on my YouTube right now, figure out how to link my Facebook page. Oh wait, did I do that already? Well, look at that. My Diana XO page is already linked on my YouTube. So, you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and my Pinterest is linked also. But I mean, I don't like chat through there or anything. I just pin a crap ton of food and stuff like that. But it's not, I don't think it's Diana XO everywhere. Usually people are like, you can find me at so-and-so everywhere. No, I'm Diana XO on Facebook, Instagram, I think it's just Diana XO. I could be wrong. And Twitter, I think it's Diana Nanner. I could be wrong, though. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go for now, because my child is still awake. He's waiting for me to get back in bed, even though I wanted to just play my games for a little while, relax, chat with you guys. This video is going on 30 minutes, but I still wanted to chat some more. I don't know. Actually, give me just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, what are some of your guys' go-to shows to watch at night? Usually when the kids are asleep. Lately, my go-to is American Pickers on Tubi TV because, I don't know, it's just kind of like a feel-good show, and I like to see, like, some of the stuff they pick, and it's interesting to me. Typically, I usually put, like, I Love Lucy on. I also really like Kitchen Nightmares because I love Gordon Ramsay. No, I'm not done yet. Go get in bed. I'll be done in a minute. Why are you awake? Like I said, when the kids are asleep. Go get in bed. I'll be there in a minute. Go! Anyway, so I have American Pickers on. It's just one of those, like I said, kind of feel-good shows. I love seeing the different things that they find at people's houses or properties or whatever. Go get in bed or I'm not charging the monster truck.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mama.
Tell me.
Bye-bye, Tuba.
Okay, go get in bed and I'll be there in a minute. Alright, I won't charge your monster truck. I know you're taking your time. Children, they're so lovely. I'm trying to think of what else I usually put on that's like a feel-good show. I live for shows like Forensic Files and just true crime stuff like that. Both as bad as my anxiety is and has been lately, I cannot watch it because I will just go to bed thinking there's a murderer out there trying to find me and kill me. So, yeah. I have not watched Forensic Files in a long time, and I used to binge watch it all the time. I even have some of the seasons on DVD. I'd still love to own all of them on DVD, but, like, I can't watch it unless my fiancé's here. Just took my Benadryl. That way I can get tired enough to go get in bed with that one. But I was thinking of looking through my little notebook real quick and seeing what kind of video ideas I have written down that I can actually do. The Whisper Challenge seems really fun, but that involves another person. And I don't think a 4-year-old would be good for that. And again, I'm really weird about being in front of, like, the camera with my fiance, so we'll see. We'll see if I can ever get that done. Mom chats is kind of what we're doing right now. Let's see. I wrote down a get to know my dad video because I just thought it'd be fun to kind of talk about him and, like, celebrate him and talk about, like, all of his hobbies that he had and everything that he loved. And I don't know if you guys would be interested in that, though, because you didn't know my dad, but he was very special to me, so I might still make that video regardless. Even if nobody really cares to see it, it would be for me, and I can always go back and look on it and, you know, stuff like that. Try to follow another YouTuber's makeup. Ooh. I did try to recreate a Raw Beauty Christie makeup look. Didn't turn out so good. I mean, it wasn't, like, the worst makeup look I've ever done in my life, but, like, it wasn't, you know, great. But I mean, I could try to do that again. Vlog my life. I can try and vlog more for you guys. I just wish I had a really pretty house with marble countertops and a beautiful kitchen, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't like vlogging like in here because it's like a normal house. I don't have a beautiful house that like YouTubers have because they spend all the money that they make on YouTube on new houses. But I would like to vlog more for you guys. Ooh, a bucket list video. That could be fun. I need to actually like write a bucket list down of stuff that I'd really like to do, but that'd be fun to share with you guys. Story times. Grocery hauls. I usually don't do grocery hauls only because typically, like, obviously I go to the store with my fiance. Now, if he's bringing groceries over to drop them off for me before he goes back out to work or something, like since quarantine and I'm not going to the store, maybe I can do a grocery haul for you guys then. He did actually just bring us groceries yesterday, and I can just kind of show you what all he bought. Maybe I'll vlog tomorrow and like do like a grocery haul of everything he brought from the store, just in case you guys are curious, as to like what we eat and stuff. No mirror makeup challenge is written down. Cook with me videos. Those are hard to do though because I never know how to set the camera up where you can actually like see the food. And then a lot of stuff I cook, like whenever I cook like my breaded chicken, it always pops and gets grease everywhere, and I don't want my phone to get covered in grease. I don't understand how people do these kinds of videos, guys. Follow my toddler around for a day. DIY crafty videos. I need to get crafty again. It's been so long since I've crafted, and I have a gift for my friend Dawn. It's a Lucy craft that I've been working on for several years, that since we're in quarantine, I may as well get crafty again and finish that up for her and mail it to her because I really think it would help brighten her spirits. Ride or die makeup tag. That could be fun. Would you rather beauty tag. YouTube made me buy it tag. Mukbang eating videos. I could do that. I don't really know. I guess I could bring the camera out where I have it right now because I'm at a table where I could eat, but I don't know, like, it wouldn't show the food, so I'd have to figure out how to, like, get it to where you guys can see what I'm eating, and then I guess I'd have to think about what I would talk about while eating food, but I don't mind. I actually enjoy watching mukbangs. I don't know why. I just do, and I did do one Eat With Me video where I was eating Taco Bell, and somebody commented that it was a good video, but they wish they could see the food the whole time, and I'm like, I'm sorry, like, I'm new to this, so maybe I can do one of those. Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, a 90s flashback video, like I was saying, that lipstick I tried on. Oh, I don't think that'll be in this video. The lipstick I showed you guys from my BoxyCharm, that is pretty much my exact foundation color. I feel like that would be a good lipstick to use in like a 90s flashback kind of video, because I feel like really pale lipsticks like that were in, but also really frosty lipsticks were in back in the day. I was a kid in the 90s. I was born in 1990, so I grew up in the 90s and the 2000s. But if I go back and like look at what kind of stuff they did in the 90s, maybe I can try and recreate like a 90s makeup look. Oh, that makes me really sad. On here I have interview with a treasure hunter because I planned on doing a video with my dad before he passed away. And I had all these questions from a bunch of different people in the metal detecting groups that I'm in for my dad. And I was going to ask my dad the questions and he was going to answer them, and he was really excited to make this video with me. And we never made it because he just kept feeling too bad to be able to film, so we never got to do it. But I did ask one of my metal detecting friends that my dad and I met if he would do it with me, and he is down, but he lives in North Carolina and I'm in St. Louis, so I don't know how I can film that, but I'll figure it out somehow, some way. Journal videos or like planner videos, I would love to film that, but like my planning / journaling is like never interesting. I'd love to get into junk journaling. I'm just so like particular. I want it to look good, but also still messy at the same time. I gotta learn how to do it, and then when I do, I will make a video with you guys. An Amazon haul. Well, as soon as I get some money, you best believe I'll have an Amazon haul for you guys. My niece does my makeup. Oh, I was gonna have my... How old is she now? 7 or 8? Oh my god, I don't remember. I think she's 8. I think my niece Riley is 8. I was going to do a video of her doing my makeup one time, but we never got around to it. So next time I'm able to see her, maybe I'll do a video where she's doing my makeup. Testing out Shop Massé makeup. I do still have to do that. That's kind of the gist of everything I have written down. Like, all the stuff that's highlighted is stuff that I've already done, such as random facts about me, my December favorites, an Ipsy collective video, BoxyCharm, show off my wedding dress and shoes, books I want to read this year, stuff like that. So I've got plenty of room to write more ideas down, so pardon me. It's not COVID, I swear. Yeah, please suggest some videos that you guys would like to see. I'm gonna end this here. I'm going to try and play a little bit more of my games, wash this makeup off of my face, and then get back in bed because my son is out of bed again and about to make an appearance behind me. What do you want? Your arm.
Yeah.
What about it?
Boy.
Your arm hurts?
Yeah.
Why does it hurt?
Okay.
Just kidding?
Yeah.
So we got a trickster on our hands at 1:40 in the morning. Go get in bed and I'll be there in a second.
I'll pat your nose off.
No, go get in bed. I have makeup on my nose. You don't want to bite that. Alright, guys. And my battery's running low on my phone anyway, so I'm sorry this was probably boring. I was just chit-chatting with you guys, but I'm going to go before my phone dies, and I will hopefully come back with another video tomorrow. I'm going to try and make daily videos. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoy my videos, especially purse videos, subscribe, like my videos, stick around for more. Stick around for more. Purse videos are definitely to come in the future, and I will talk to you guys later. Good night.